Are you killing your sellers with competencies? I was talking to a colleague at another company who was in enablement, and they told me that they had over 25 different competencies that they measured their sellers against. That's 25 different things that they were having to track and see where the seller was from a knowledge and experience and skill standpoint. And from a data perspective, that's fantastic. That gives you a lot more data points, a lot more information to understand where the gaps are and where you can bring in value to help make that seller better. But what that's doing to your seller, though, is giving them 25 different places where they can feel inadequate at their job. So what my recommendation would be is do two things. Keep it simple. You should only have between 3 to 5 competencies that your seller is being measured against. Could have a lot more sub-skill standpoints, knowledge standpoints, all that you can measure, but for them to measure and assess themselves against, keep that between 3 and 5 that you're doing. And then second is you need to make it more general whenever it comes to these competencies. At the company I'm working at right now, we give each person 5 competencies that they're measured against. 4 of those are ones that could be applicable to every single position. And then the 5th one is specialized to the current position that they're in. The reason we do that is, one, we have a wider spectrum to measure against everybody, whether they're a BDR, an account executive, an account manager, in customer success, or in solutions. We have a standard point that we can measure the gaps against and create training around those competencies for those 4 areas. And then we have one that's specific to their role and position that they're in that we can measure in. This allows each person in their role to see where they measure up across the company, across multiple roles, but then also how they measure up in their own place, giving them the ability to see where can they grow, but also where are they succeeding, keeping it focused and in line with what they're trying to do, making them feel confident in their role and provide value to their customers. So quit throwing all the competencies against the wall just to see what one will stick. Instead, be focused. Hone in what you're trying to train your people on and what you want them to accomplish. Give them 5 simple things to do and let them go after it.